Day 13, here we go, and just continuing on with our quest here. Hopefully we can, lucky number 13 could be the day. I took yesterday off. I needed a little kind of a recoup day, I guess, and just kind of get reorganized. I was thinking about the hunting this week, and just got to keep pushing on getting that spot ready. This is really the only second full season that we've hunted this spot. 2 years ago, really late, the December month after the rut, I hunted it, had a shot at a doe, and missed her clean. She ducked the arrow. Last year was our first full season on this mountainside, and we were hunting higher up on the mountain. And then this year, kind of just keep at it. You keep scouting, and you kind of find the pockets that you want to hunt. And so this is the second full season, and we really like this spot. I mean, this is probably the most consistent spot where we actually got buck pictures. And so I always say, when you find a new spot, you have to give it 3 to 4 years. Really, you should probably only need 3. But within 4 years, if you haven't figured the spot out yet, then you probably need some help to get a buddy in there and help out. But 3 years, so by like next year, that place should be set up to where you can go in there and have a really good chance at getting a buck. Now, we've already had a chance this year, so it's doing good. But as far as I'm saying, like, have your ground blinds placed good, all the trail cameras are placed where you want them. If you can get a tree stand in there, get your tree stand set up already. So we're still actually working on the second portion of that, which is figuring out where your blinds should be. Get tree stands. So the tree stand scenario is kind of where we're at right now. There's some those scrub oaks in there, which aren't the best for tree stands, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be good enough to where I can sit in it just for up to 2 hours. It's not like an all-day sit. So, hey, if you can get in there, if it's a little crooked, you can hang out for an hour and a half, then you got a good chance of getting it done. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Today's scenario, going to go ahead and, I hauled this tree stand, the steps in the other day, and I got the actual stand with me today, so I'm going to haul that in today, and all the little accessories in my backpack, drop it off in the tree on the way up, and check the cameras and get settled in for the morning. So that's kind of today. So that tree stand's will be ready to be put up. Maybe even on the way out, I might just take, after the hunt's over, 10 minutes to start getting some of the steps up in there and just kind of piece it together as we get in there each day to hunt. Like I said, I can't sit there all day. I gotta hunt in the morning, get to work, and that's been our go-to plan here since the beginning of the season. Today, pretty foggy out today, actually driving up right now. So I mean, it's super foggy. Visibility's not very good. So that's a little different weather than we've had throughout the season here. Still haven't had we've only had a few super cold mornings where it's been, in the 30s, but it heats up pretty quickly once that sun comes out. And we've had, 75, 80 degree weather still. We haven't had any days where it's been below 75. So those are kind of the days that are nice to get if you can get them in November, but so far we haven't had much of that. I needed that day off yesterday. I played in a lacrosse game that night, and just needed some time off to recoup the muscles a little bit from the hiking and the playing in the game and all that stuff. All right, guys, we'll see you. That's kind of the update. We'll see you up there, and maybe help me pick out a tree to stick this thing in. Walking in here, it's pretty dark due to the fog. There's no moon out tonight. And so one thing I had to do the other day was I had to walk the deer trail back out that I've been looking for, because, you know, it's only like the third or fourth time we come in from this access point. And man, I couldn't find the deer trail to get up there in the dark and just be in the brush. It's just, I would get up there just sweating up on the mountainside. So I marked the trail, carrying the tree stand in, and we'll see. As long as I find the trail, it's super easy to get up there. The trail's pretty beat, and the cattle use it too. So hopefully we'll see what happens here. And that's it, man. So we're just walking in, keeping the good attitude, and bringing you guys along for the ride. Hopefully we can get a buck at the end of this, man. San Diego Archery, boy, it's a grind, but you just gotta stick with it. Alright guys, the morning hunt's over. It's still a little early, and man, it's still nice and cool out with this fog. Super foggy today. I like to sit here for a little bit longer, but if I'm gonna stick to my plan of getting this tree stand up here, I gotta get moving. I'm gonna start on it right now, and then just kind of get the steps up, and then bring everything ready. Kind of finish it off here over the next couple days here, and maybe by if I hunt this weekend, I'll definitely get it up. So I just want to get a start on it. And there's nothing on the camera today, so that was good news. But as of right now, nothing's seems to be moving. No coyotes hollering this morning, so we'll go ahead and get this stand, go ahead and get started on this stand, and then go from there. I'll show you guys this tree. Alright guys, this is the tree we're looking at here. Kind of like that limb right there, but it's a little crooked. It's actually pretty right on top of their spot right here where we hunt. But I also actually like this tree right here. We're checking out one of these limbs right here. You could actually hunt this whole little flat spot right here from that tree right here. So we're gonna take a look at it right now and see where I can put it. So, as you can see, these tree the trees aren't the best, you know, straight up, like, I'd rather set up there, but, you know, this is what you get a lot in San Diego, is just kind of these scrub oaks, you know, higher elevation. We do have some pine trees, but, you know, you just kind of have to get a little creative and, you know, just enough to get you up there. That's what you're here for, is to get the job done. And so, it doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough to, as long as you can sit in here for a couple hours to get it done. So I think we might be able to get one more up in here, get out of here. We're gonna go check the tree stand camera, see if anything's been moving in there. You know, that's definitely a spot I hope works out, but from what I've seen so far, we haven't really got too many pictures in there, but you gotta give it time. It's a stand that you're gonna practice. Walking out, end of day 13. Still nothing on that new tree stand camera, which, man, I don't know. It's such a good spot in there, but I guess just gotta give it time and see what the camera catches. That's now. It's been in there probably since 5 days in one doe. So I don't know. I should have more pictures than that, in my opinion, down there. But we'll see. It is the rut. No no deer on the hoof this morning. So last 2 hunts, nothing. But got 3 of those steps up in the tree, prepared to either waste a hunt or come up at lunchtime one day and get that thing set up. Gotta get that up as soon as possible. This tag right now, archery only tag, is good, I think, till November 24th. Today's the 7th. So there's time, 2.5 weeks. And then in 2 weeks, the A22 tag starts back up, which is a buck or doe tag. So there's a week actually where you can hunt anything besides a spike. So together you could technically get 2 bucks in a week. So that's a great time, and it's usually a good part of the rut. So just maintaining that positive attitude. Anything can happen at any given time. And the only thing that creeps in the back of my mind is usually archery in San Diego, my experience, is you get one solid opportunity per year to hit your mark. Now, the buck run in on day 11, was that my opportunity? And I'm going to be out here grinding it for the next 45 days, but I guess we'll find out, huh? I've never had more than one opportunity in a season. So that's the only thing that's kind of creeping in my mind. But this spot here that I've been hunting, I've only hunted it for 1 month last year in December. So based off the camera, based off the buck run-in we had, I got to assume that that's not going to be the only deer run-in we have there. That's why I got to get that tree stand in there. So, all right, hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy yourselves, get out in the woods. We'll see you for day 14.